This video is for the installation of the XBI mounting bracket. It'll also show you how to assemble it, and I will go ahead and show you how to install it onto the helmet. Regardless if it's a full or open face, it should be the same exact installation. What you want to do first is take your headset out of the kit that you purchased. It should be included in the sandwich baggie like this. This headset we have here is the open face style where it has the boom mic. You will also, depending if you get the full face, your headset will not look like this. It'll look something, we won't have the boom mic, but you'll get the same type of pieces. So you can watch this video for either a full or open face installation and assembly. The first things you want to make sure you take out of the baggie is you want to take this sandwich bag out here, which has like a rubber padding, and it should include two different screws here. You want to also make sure that you have this plastic piece, which is the actual mounting bracket itself that the unit slides onto. And the only thing you will have to provide on your own is a Phillips screwdriver, small enough to be able to screw on the small Phillips screws that are included in the kit. The first thing that you want to do is you want to actually assemble and put together this mounting bracket piece with the actual metal portion that you will get. Again, on this open face, you'll notice that the metal portion is attached to the boom mic. If you get a full face headset, you will still get these two pieces. You just won't have the boom mic here. So imagine if you have a full face, you won't have a boom mic, but you'll still have this piece here. The first thing you want to do is locate the actual thread on the back of the plastic piece. This thread is what the screw is going to go into, and you want to make sure that it's on the inside portion of this metal bracket. So if you see the longer end, this longer end of the bracket is what's going to go on the inside of the shell of the helmet, and this portion is going to be located on the outside of the shell of the helmet. So you want to locate these two tabs here that are on the end of the shorter end, and then you want to locate these two tabs right here that are on the outside end of this bracket. What you want to do is slide those ends into the pieces here and lock that into place. Once you do that, you'll notice that on the back you'll see the three holes that are here on the longer end of the bracket. On the very bottom end, you can look right through it and you'll be able to see that the thread from the plastic bracket is actually lined up perfectly. What you want to do then is get your screwdriver and put the end of your screw on the end of your screwdriver, and you kind of want to hold it upside down so that you can line it up with the bracket and be able to put it into the threads. Once you get that, you can proceed to screw it in until it does stop. All you need is to make sure it's firm. You don't have to over tighten. Once you do that, your bracket is in place and you're ready to install. Once you do that, your next step is to actually clamp this piece onto the shell of the helmet. You want to choose when you're wearing the helmet, you want to choose the left side shell of the helmet to do that installation. So you want to mount that bracket on this side, which is the left side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bracket that's already been assembled, and it has the rubber piece which is included inside your kit. This rubber piece is what's going to protect the actual graphics or the paint on the shell of the helmet so it's not scratched. So the object of what you want to do is you want to make sure that this piece is more on the outside portion, so that way it's going to protect the outside shell of the helmet. So what you want to do is go ahead and slide that in there and position it so that you're ready. Then you want to take the helmet, and what you want to do is take the longer end, and what you want to do is slide it in between the shell and the padding of the helmet. You want to pick the middle portion of the side of the helmet to locate it. And again, depending on the helmet, some helmets have a little bit of adhesive right here. This one doesn't, but if it does, all you have to do is just pull away at it a little bit, and then when you install the bracket you can just piece it back together and it'll stick right back to whatever the adhesive was. So what you want to do is make sure this rubber piece is again on the outside of the helmet, and you want to take the longer end and slide it onto the shell like so, and make sure that the padding is there and slide it all the way up so that way it'll have a nice snug fit. You want to slide it up as high as it can go, and once you get to that point you'll notice that the bracket is nice and snug and it's set to go. Once you do this, your mounting bracket is installed, and this concludes the application of how to install XBI mounting bracket and how to put it together.